Shenmue 1 and 2 HD Remastered finally has a release date. How excited am I on a scale of 1 to 10? Probably like a 17. A major Nintendo Switch studio could be having some major development issues and could potentially be closing down. Which studio is it and what are the problems? And finally, Limited Run Games does what a Nintendo president said would never happen on a Nintendo console. All that and much more on the special July 4th Wednesday edition of RGT News. And hey, it's my birthday. Let's go!
RGTNEWS coming at ya right now. Woo! RGT85 coming to you with the freshest video game news. Now take it away.
So Shenmue 1 and 2 HD is obviously a game I'm really looking forward to. It'll be released on the PS4, the Xbox One, and Steam. And if you're not familiar with what Shenmue is, it's pretty much the grandfather of open world games in my opinion. You know, characters have their own life cycles. They do their own thing. Shops are regulated on different time cycles where they're open at certain hours and closed on certain hours. It's a living and breathing environment where you play as a character named Ryo Hazuki who is trying to avenge his father's death by a man named Lan Di. An absolutely epic game. When it came out on the Dreamcast, it was absolutely mind-blowing, and it's great to have a new generation of gamers be able to check this game out. Yes, the game is 20 years old now, and it might feel a bit dated to some modern gamers, but honestly, I feel like you could feel the love and attention to detail that went into this game and still appreciate it in 2018. Well, we did not have a release date for this game, and it's honestly something I've really been looking forward to, and now we finally do. Shenmue 1 and 2 HD will be coming to the PS4, the Xbox One, and Steam on August 21st, and honestly, I am completely excited for this. I absolutely love Shenmue 1 and 2. I'm definitely looking forward to Shenmue 3, but these classic games are just so good, and there's so much to do, and there's just so many little interesting things that you might have missed. I've played through the game a billion different times, and I always discover something new. So Shenmue 1 and 2 HD Remastered will be coming out on August 21st for the PS4, the Xbox One, and Steam, and I highly suggest you pick it up because it's an absolutely excellent game. So while we pretty much know the landscape of gaming for fall 2018 and the holiday season with many major companies, it looks like Nintendo hasn't shown their whole hand yet. In the recent Nintendo investors meeting, it was announced that President Kimishima-san was also asked about Nintendo's presentation at E3 and the fact that it caused a sharp decline in the stock value. He explained that the company is preparing to disclose more information to the customers at an appropriate timing, including products that will be launching during the year-end shopping battle. It is not time yet to announce the full lineup. So it looks like Nintendo has more games beyond what they've already shown. We've of course seen Super Mario Party, Pokemon Go, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and of course Super Smash Brothers. But you gotta remember, last year during the last Nintendo Direct, we got in the fall, basically, that's when we learned about big games like Doom and Wolfenstein coming to the system, and Doom released 2 months later on the Nintendo Switch. So I guess it's sort of feasible that Nintendo potentially has more third-party projects and maybe even internal projects coming out in 2018. I'm not sure what these games would be. Obviously, it's not going to be something big like Bayonetta 3 or a new Metroid Prime 4, but I think there could be some really cool games on the horizon. So let me know sort of your thoughts and what games you expect Nintendo to talk about that will be releasing in 2018 that we don't quite know about yet. Some new Xbox One bundles are coming in. If you have not picked up an Xbox One yet, you may be interested in picking up one of these. The first one is an Xbox One X bundle that will retail for $499.99. It comes with an Xbox One X with a 1 terabyte hard drive, an Xbox wireless controller, a full game download of PUBG enhanced for the Xbox One X, a 1-month Game Pass trial, and a 1-month Xbox Live Gold trial. There also will be another Xbox One S bundle released for $299.99. There also will be an Xbox One S bundle that will be releasing for $299.99 that will come with a full game download of Minecraft, Season 1 of Minecraft Story Mode, The Complete Adventure, 1 month of Xbox Game Pass trial, 14 days of Xbox Live Gold trial, and this will be only available in the United States through Microsoft Store and Walmart. But it's interesting to see Microsoft doing all of these bundles when they really should be trying to do more games. I understand games don't just come out overnight, but I will say that Microsoft has been doing a very good job with Game Pass lately. The addition of games like The Division, Fallout 4, Fallout 3, Oblivion, like those are major games in my opinion, and I've actually been playing a lot of Fallout 3 on my Xbox One S because I get it through Game Pass. So it's nice to see that they're including Game Pass for free here because I think it's really a big draw for the Xbox One. Will you be checking out any of these bundles? Let me know in the comments down below. So like I said in the intro, a major Nintendo Switch game developer is potentially in trouble, and there's actually rumors of the place shutting down. And when I say this company name, you're probably going to be surprised, and that is Retro Studios. Now, everyone has been wondering what Retro Studios has been working on. Of course, they did the first Metroid Prime games. They, of course, did Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. But since then, it's been very quiet, and a lot of people have been theorizing what Retro game is, or what Retro Studios is actually working on. What game are they bringing to the Nintendo Switch? Well, some interesting ex-employee reviews recently popped up online that were discovered that have a lot of people questioning what is actually going on at Retro. One of the reviews reads that the spark left this place a long time ago. This individual worked at Retro Studios full-time and was a former employee. The pro is what they would get games for free sometimes, and it's a steady paycheck. Cons: half the team is expecting Nintendo to shut it down, and the other half is hoping that Nintendo sees the elephant in the room and changes management. So those are some pretty strong claims there, saying that there's a big problem with upper management, and that's actually exemplified in another review for Retro Studios from a different person. A person who had been working at Retro Studios full-time for more than 5 years says that the pros of working there, where you get to be a part of the Nintendo family and a consistent paycheck. The cons is that upper management is seemingly unwilling to seek out help in areas where they are ill-equipped. The Peter principle is apparent throughout most departments, unpaid overtime and little to no empowerment. So by saying that a lot of people are feeling that Retro Studios is going to shut down, and by saying these strong claims against your ex-employee, that is kind of interesting, and maybe that's why we haven't seen anything from Retro in a while. Maybe there's some big internal conflict going on. If half of the staff feels like Nintendo is going to swoop in and eventually close this studio down, maybe there's more than meets the eye with this situation. It's definitely just a rumor, but it looks like these are actually legit reviews done by ex-employees. So I don't know, man. It's pretty interesting. I will definitely be interested to see if we see something from Retro in 2018, because if we don't, then maybe this is actually true. Maybe there's a big internal struggle going on at Retro. So if you're like me, you cannot live without Amazon Prime. It's a great service. It allows you to get game discounts and games delivered to your front door the day that they release on the platform. So it's a fantastic service. With Gamers Club closing down, I could see more people going to Amazon Prime. But they've been doing some interesting things lately. Things like collector's editions haven't been able to get a pre-order discount or anything like that, and some people were upset with it. But this new little thing that was just discovered is definitely a bigger detriment in my opinion. So supposedly there will be no more Prime discounts on remasters, re-releases, and remakes. So it's kind of like, what does that really entail? A game like Resident Evil 2, which is built from the ground up, but it's based on an original game. Is that considered a remaster or a remake? I would think it would be a remake, but why would that not be eligible for something like an Amazon Prime discount? What about compilation things? Compilations of older games that are releasing, like a Namco museum or something like that. Is that not eligible? A lot of people were unable to get Crash Bandicoot at a discounted price for the Nintendo Switch, but I was able to get it at the $31.99 with the Prime discount. So are they picking and choosing? Who is deciding what classifies as a remaster or a remake or a re-release? I don't know. This seems very strange to me that they're putting in all these caveats when it comes to Amazon Prime, because that's one of the benefits of the service, is not having to worry about things like that. Picking out your new games, getting a discount, and getting it delivered to your house. And finally, a game that I have been looking forward to on the Nintendo Switch is Night Trap. Yes, I own it on the Sega CD. Yes, I own it on the PS4. But Night Trap on the Nintendo Switch is something very special, especially if you're an older gamer, because you might remember a president of Nintendo of America named Howard Lincoln. And what did Howard Lincoln have to say one time in front of Congress?
And of course, I'm speaking about Night Trap. And let me say that for the record, I want to state that Night Trap will never appear on a Nintendo system.
Yes, that's right, folks. Night Trap will never come to a Nintendo platform. Until now. Because yes, this Friday, Night Trap will be available for pre-order from Limited Run Games. And they're doing a collector's edition. I didn't even want to talk about this because there's only 3,000 of them. And if you guys end up being really interested in this, it just makes it harder for me to get a copy. But you know what? This is just so cool. I wanted to share it with you guys. So for $69.99, you get this insane collector's edition of Night Trap. And it looks absolutely amazing. So of course you get the Nintendo Switch version of Night Trap in a standard Nintendo Switch case with a reversible cover art. You get a full colored manual. And if official Night Trap Nintendo Switch Steelbook case, a long box Sega CD jewel case with appropriate sized manual fitted with a foam insert to store the Nintendo Switch cartridge inside, a 18 by 24 inch poster, a 48-minute film version of Night Trap VHS on a VHS tape packaged in a black plastic library case, and it's an individually numbered box. I need this. I need this. I don't even like Night Trap as a game. It's just really sentimental because Howard Lincoln said this game would never be on a Nintendo platform. Well, you know what, Howard Lincoln? Suck it, because it is on a Nintendo platform. And if you had a Twitter account, I would tweet to you just to get your thoughts on this, because Night Trap is coming to the Nintendo Switch. This collector's edition looks absolutely amazing. I love the Sega CD case. Of course, Limited Run Games is re-releasing Sega CD and Sega Saturn cases very soon that are pretty much one-to-one in the quality, and maybe even a little bit better than the original cases, because those cases break easily. But yes, this just looks absolutely fantastic, and hopefully I'll be able to get my mitts on one this Friday. Alright, and that's going to do it for RGT News for Wednesday, July 4th, which I said is also my birthday. I'll be doing a birthday stream tonight on the channel, so make sure you guys check that out if you're watching it on the 4th. I also will be announcing a Crash Bandicoot for Nintendo Switch giveaway, because I ended up with an extra copy of the game. It'll be a digital copy of the game for North America, so make sure you guys check that out. I'll be doing a bunch of stuff, probably streaming some Crash. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below, and as always, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you guys on the next vid. Later.